And a good Thursday evening to you, 2K Sports. Our game tonight featuring the Chicago Bulls as they go up against the New Orleans Pelicans. Here at their home, the Smoothie King Center. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony as well as Brent Barry. And we'll be catching up a bit from the sideline with David Aldridge. Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Kispert is out there with Bridges. Then it's Zach LaVine. Then there's Emmanuel Quickley. And it's Garuba in at the 5. And for the Pelicans, Ingram at the 3 with Williamson playing the 4. Stephen Curry's out there with Johnson. And it's Valanciunas in at the pivot spot manning the middle. And it's game 1 of a back-to-back for him, Brent. Does that mean you have to hold back just a little to save some energy?
No, not at all, Kevin. You're going about this game to try to get yourself in the rhythm and play at a high level. And you can worry about the next game when the next game tips. But right now, it's all about this moment.
Tip-off goes to New Orleans. Now here's Curry. Floats it up for MP. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
And what goes up must come down. Plenty of athleticism there on that dunk by MP.
Quickly against Curry. Now here's Kispert. Defense is right there. No problems knocking that one down.
Just a proven threat from beyond, and Bridges has a good feel for when to fire him from there.
Quickly against Curry. MP passes to Valanciunas. New Orleans moving it around. Here's MP. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Johnson's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And Brandon Ingram at that size able to survey the entire floor and make a play.
Dean passes to Garuba. The dish to Kispert. Some solid defense from Ingram. And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. This is their first chance to take a look at the Bulls this season.
And last season, they made short work of this club. 2 games, 2 wins.
Sort of representative of how they each finished the season. One a playoff team, the other on the outside looking in. I think things may play out the same way this year, too.
You know, Greg, they call him IQ. Instant offense is Emmanuel Quickley. And, folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul.
The previous play is under review.
Here to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at and how fast
the ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
When we talk about Emmanuel Quickley, Brent, his last name really describes him well, doesn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, this guy is fast, a source of immediate energy that provides this team a spark, especially on offense. This guy can be really aggressive. So much talk about Steph's scoring ability, but he's also a great facilitator.
Bridges a screen on Curry. The baseline J. The shot's good from Quickley. Quickley's got 5 now.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight. Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
On the wing, LaVine. Shoots from the block. Again, Chicago.
And impressive how far LaVine has come as a scorer. Really efficient and a 3-level scorer.
Here's MP. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
How about 5 straight made from the field to start?
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played, Bridges sets the screen for Quickly. And the ball goes out of bounds, last touch by Williamson. Levine wide open. The Pelicans have gotten all 5 of their shots to go down in the first quarter. Terrific start. Johnson and the dunk by MP.
Maybe if I had the clipboard and was coaching this team, I'd look to MP on every trip. He's just that good.
First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. Pass to Kispert. Kicks it to Levine. Bridges outside. Over Williamson. And there's Bridges on the assist by Levine. Bridges has got his second bucket of the night.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
To the inside. Johnson against Levine. And Garuba pulls it down.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Good anticipation from this crafty wingman. Bridges enjoys taking chances and going for the alley-oop.
MP left side. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 4th assist in this one. Curry against Quickly. Kispert setting the pick for Quickly. Here's Levine. Pelicans with the rebound. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
I like their aggressiveness in that one. No one's going to give you anything. You've got to go out and take it.
And going back and watching that game, there was not one spot on the floor that they did not own.
And here's Levine who brings it up for the Bulls. Passes to Kispert.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. Chicago trailing here. And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
And Brent, Steph Curry has so much love for this game. He's a true ambassador for the sport.
Well, with Steph, anything that he touches seems to turn to gold. I mean, he loves hoops no matter what it is. Supports the women's games. He's involved with youth athletics in the Bay Area and back home in Charlotte. And this guy just loves to see the sport grow as much as he has.
And a great time to check out the power rankings. See how the teams are stacking up across the league. Taking a look at Toronto, they couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
And when you look at where the Pelicans are, they were projected to be one of, if not the best team in our league. And thus far, they have not disappointed.
To the left wing. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And while we have a chance, how about the numbers for England? Averaging 9 points per game, 10 assists, and 5 rebounds. They're loving how he's running the show here. His sensational passing really breathing life into their offense.
Something in the coach's playbook here where the schemes fire on all cylinders. When he's in the game, a great conduit for them offensively. He knows where everyone is at all times.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
There's a good screen. Here's Levine. Makes it off the glass. Levine's got his second basket of the game.
Good touch on the interior. Levine really crafty at figuring out ways to create space down low.
Pass to Johnson. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his 7th assist here tonight.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
And the pass to Kispert. He kicks it to Levine, and looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
Luka Doncic, he's the win against Phoenix. So for the Pelicans, Achua, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Herbert Jones comes in for Zion Williamson. And MP subbed in for Curry. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Williams, he's checked in for Garuba. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Bridges. Williams, he's checked in for Kispert. And it's Dosunmu in for Quickly. Last outing for the Bulls, it was a loss to the Milwaukee Bucks. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Giving his all on that play. MP working hard to win the whistle.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And with numbers like this, how about 87% on the year? He's been somebody they love having at the line.
And that one falls for Johnson.
And what you appreciate about MP is how even-keeled he is. He's someone his guys love playing with.
And both free throws good for MP.
A big fellow with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. For 3, Levine. And Jones pulls it down. Pass to Ingram. The feed to MP. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Johnson's got 24.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Pelicans lead by 15. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from New Orleans. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
And let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. The backcourt pair will be Dosunmu and Levine. DeRozan out there with Williams, and it's Williams at the 3 spot. Passes it to DeRozan. Here's Dosunmu. 5 to shoot. Releases from the wing and drills it.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
And the basket by Johnson.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Now we play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. And they call an illegal screen here. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for DeMar DeRozan.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
Pass to MP. And that one, good. MP's got 6 here in this quarter.
I love the determination from MP, not backing off because of all the physicality in there.
Outside, Levine. Offline with his three.
Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find it.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Here's DeRozan. The Bulls with another miss.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Doncic looking it over. Back to Johnson. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. 34 points for Johnson.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic. Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
And here is Ingram. Nothing on the board. And MP throws it down.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Chicago calls timeout. And often players want to discuss calls with the officials. But, Greg, what was your approach with those conversations with referees?
Keep pushing. Kevin, well, it depended on the conversation. But at the end of the day, you realize they've got a job to do just like you do. And you try to keep it as respectful as possible and yet still be able to get your point across.
New Orleans making a switch here. Achua's checked in. Miles Bridges, he's checked in for Chicago. Kisper comes in for Williams. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. The pass to Kispert. They could use a bucket. Pelicans pull it in.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey guys, MP in the last game against Phoenix was outstanding. He scored an incredible number of points, and as impressive as he was scoring it, he was just as good at the defensive end. He was remarkable in that game. It's not often you see a player that dominant, and I'm sure he wants to keep it going. Guys?
Yeah, David, he was in attack mode all night long. GA really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on, and there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
And sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
And the shot is good from Johnson.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Pass to Dosunmu. Levine with it. He has 6. Outside Williams from past the arc. And there's Levine on the assist by Williams. Levine's got 9.
Great preparation by Levine, getting to his spot and set to let it fly. And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
For Chicago, they've gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Bridges a screen on MP. And Levine with the slam.
And there's a reason Levine was a back-to-back champ at the slam dunk contest. He doesn't waste an opportunity to put on a show.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Johnson's shot is off. Knocks it loose. Out of bounds. New Orleans will take possession.
And let's take a look at some numbers for Stephen Curry. He's right around 9 points a night, 13 assists, and 3 rebounds. and you love how he facilitates their offense. Just a terrific decision maker.
So many times it's with the extra pass, and man, he's delivering.
Garuba, he's checked in for Williams. And here are the Pelicans. They're on an 18-7 run. Curry finds Ingram. Inside, here's Johnson. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Ingram's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. And so Levine will bring it up now for the Chicago Bulls. Brandon Ingram, tiny dog is what they called him when he first got into the NBA, Brent. And he has become a very loud bark. What a player.
Yeah, Kevin, a lot of talk about him having to jump around in the shower to get wet, but he has put on the weight and become ferocious on the offensive end. This guy does not back down, and he's worked hard to fill out that frame.
For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Dosunmu's shot's good. Now here's Ingram. Scoreless thus far. To the middle. He's looking for MP and finds him. Nice touch on the bank shot.
Defense shaking their heads. No idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
Chicago calls timeout. Brent, you're in a team's front office, and the voices of sports medicine experts seem to be carrying more weight than ever before.
Yeah, it's been so interesting to see the way that the league is navigating this, because it's hard to say where the proof is that load management is actually working. I mean, during the time that I was playing, I remember Karl Malone and John Stockton getting 82 games in at 38 minutes a night and never missing the contest. So we'll see if time does tell that guys will get back on the floor and play a little bit more often.
New Orleans making some changes here. Williamson comes in for Achua, and Jones subbed in for Ingram. And Chicago also making a switch. Quickly's checked in. Bridges. Pelicans with the rebound. Doncic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Johnson can't hit. For Chicago, they've gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Johnson with the block.
Oh, great job by MP to read the play and be in the right spot there to get the block.
Doncic outside. And there's Johnson. That's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 4 assists in the game. Now, quickly. 17 points in his last outing. Here's Bridges. And the Bulls with another miss. New Orleans with the ball. They host the Kings after this game. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a 3-point play. New Orleans shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
What's up?
Free throw good, MP. Chicago has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Bridges against Jones. And the Bulls with another miss. Johnson, the pass to Jones. And Jones with the stuff.
Spreading the wealth. MP just has a knack for doing that on and off the court.
Pass to Kispert. Pass to Quickly. The pass to Kispert. Clock at 4. To halt the run. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Out left to the wing. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Here's Johnson. That misses off the backboard. Into the Bulls, shooting the ball at 42%. Quickly kicks to Bridges. Over Jones. Bridges misses.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
And the dunk by Williamson.
So awesome to see Zion healthy and showing off that elite athleticism.
Well, the Bulls shooting in the second quarter has been pretty embarrassing, just 27%. Pass to Kispert. Back to Quickly. Passes it to Dosunmu. Shot from the wing. Pelicans pull it in. Doncic has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Three-pointer. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Doncic has got 10 points in the game.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Pass to Dosunmu. Bridges outside. Now here's Kispert. Back to Bridges. Can they get it? And he's good on the 3-ball. 10 points for him.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Now here's Dosunmu, covered by MP. Tries a 3. Another 3 for Chicago.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
Here's MP. A beautiful reverse layup. 55 points for Johnson.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter.
Here's Quickly. He's got 8. Now the pass to Kispert. 1:49 left in the first half of basketball. Here's Dosunmu. Count it. Good.
You know, that basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Pass to MP. Good. He hits again.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Quickly the pass to Dosunmu. We've got 1:13 left to play in the first half. Kicks it to Kispert. There's the triple. And Jones pulls it down.
And still, he's scoreless. Boy, they could use just a little bit of help from him.
Johnson with it. Guarded now by Kispert. They grab their own miss. Here's Jones. Kicks it out to MP. Doncic outside. Williamson in the post. He had 10 points in the win against Phoenix.
Lest us not forget about the work on the glass. His effort level was a 10 that night out of 10.
And it's Quickly in the corner. Passes it to Dosunmu. To the paint. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Herbert Jones. And the Bulls making a change also. Zach LaVine's checked in for Dosunmu. Curry passes to Williamson. Down low. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
And don't sleep on the bounce from MP. He says, I got a little bit of that as well.
Here's LaVine. Fires for 3. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's MP making things happen for the Pelicans. He's looking to make history here today. Who knows how many points he'll end up with when it's all said and done. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Greetings. First off, some updates for you as we take a look at our all-star voting totals.
Man, so close to an all-star weekend, man. We're getting pretty clear picture of who will be there.
Well, I know of 3 guys who will 100% be there. Us!
Oh, that's right. I
Yeah.
was like, you knew somebody?
Oh,
Okay.
it's going to be one heck of a party that Kenny throws every year.
Yes, indeed. Well, not this year.
And now looking at our current game in progress, a disaster of a first half for the Chicago Bulls.
Kenny, Ernie, they are getting destroyed on the glass, as we all saw. Listen, sometimes it's about effort, passion, and it feels like they're lacking.
You know what? They need you out there, dude. Seriously. You could give them 10 minutes right now off the bench, couldn't you?
Yeah, for $300 million a year.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Oof. That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
Yeah, the defense has got to be a little bit embarrassed. There is no reason why he should just be on top of that rim.
Underneath, in the post, it's Williamson and Valanciunas. MP out there with Curry, and it's Doncic in at the 3 slot. And that's the group for Willie Green as we begin the second half. Levine can't hit. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the New Orleans. Bridges with some nice defense. And Chicago shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, guys. Zion Williamson is a force to be reckoned with, but Coach Willie Green said he's just scratching the surface. He's going to continue to get better. Over and over again, he's making the right play. Kevin?
All right, D.A., thanks.
Power and grace, MP. Boy, that's fun to watch.
Pass to Levine. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Outside for Curry. Out to the wing. New Orleans moving the ball around. Valanciunas finds Doncic. And another 3 for New Orleans.
Terrific feed from Valanciunas, a big man scanning the deck.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Quickly against Curry. On the wing, Bridges. Back to Quickly. From downtown, Valanciunas grabs the board.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's Johnson. Up and in on the layup.
And he's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
Quickly kicks to Kispert. Bridges outside. Shot to stop the run. That one, no good. Good D by Williamson. On the wing, MP. Bridges with the board. Chicago has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Here's Levine. And the Bulls with another miss. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. MP, no good. The Bulls have gone only 1 of 6 from the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half started. And here is Quickly. He's got 11. Lets it go from deep. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Williamson's got 6 rebounds in the game. To the paint, Bridges with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Levine's got it. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And one of the strengths of Levine's game, that ability to lure the D into fouls. Get into the wrong position, and he'll make you pay.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
And you talk about the impressive resume of Zach LaVine. Multiple All-Star appearances, multiple dunk contest victories. This is a very talented wing player.
Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for Luka Doncic. And the dunk by MP.
And that's his M.O. Sometimes he can score more points by himself than the rest of the team.
You know, we talk so much, Brent, about Steph Curry shooting. What about his leadership skills and what that means to the team?
There's no doubt the team feeds off of Steph's positive joy and energy and his commitment to the game. He wills them to victory night in and night out.
Back to Johnson. And the dunk by MP.
And so far tonight, he's been the game's leading scorer. This guy, he knew a groove, and no one's found a way to get him out of it.
The Bulls shooting a meager 37% for the game. On the wing, LaVine. Over MP. LaVine, that's good. And that's 15 points for Zach LaVine.
Well, he's 1 for 5 in the quarter, and his body language is saying a lot about where his confidence is. Rattled just a little bit. Maybe the next open look will start him up.
And that's about maximum range for an alley-oop, guys. It's got to be.
That's just crazy. Absolutely nuts. So it's Chicago now. Bridges a screen on MP. And Zach LaVine hits from deep. LaVine's got 18 points.
Well, that equals his three-point total from the first half. He had one before the break, and that's his first 3 of this half.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Chicago's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Here's LaVine, and LaVine throws it down.
Like how selfless Quickly was on that play, just creating team offense.
The Pelicans have gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the third. To the middle. And it's Johnson that time on the assist from Ingram.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
And Chicago has possession. LaVine passes to Garuba. Into the lane. Quickly kicks to Bridges. Just 5 to shoot. Nice D from Valanciunas. And Ingram has got the ball here for the New Orleans Pelicans. Here's Williamson. A second chance effort. No good from Valanciunas. And Chicago shooting just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots.
Yeah, this has been a night where you can look at his shooting and his performance, and it's affected the team. That's the bottom line.
His three-pointers off the mark. Valanciunas has gone 1 of 4 so far. There's the pass to LaVine. Takes the 3. The shot, no good. The Pelicans have gone 8 of 14 on their shot attempts here in the third. Some pretty nice work. And they double up MP. He kicks to Valanciunas. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 4 assists now tonight.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Pass to Kispert. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Good on the three-point shot. LaVine's got 12 points in just the second half.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Not always the best scenario, but in this game, pride takes over. You score on me, I'm going to come back and score on you.
And that's just great work there to get in the shooter's face and then go and corral that backboard.
Kispert dishes to LaVine. Here's Garuba. Still yet to score. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Valanciunas has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Williamson, the pass to Johnson. To the wing on the left. Valanciunas finds Johnson. Ingram outside. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. And then Johnson with the dunk.
Yet another bucket in close. That's how he's earning his points today.
Passes it to Garuba. Here's quickly. This one for three. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Johnson's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Chicago grabs the miss. Bridges kicks to Quickly. Pass to Kispert. Bridges a screen on Ingram. Outside Levine. And there's the pass to Garuba. Bridges against Williamson. Garuba. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make...
Called here, the Bulls decide to talk it over. Williams dishes to DeRozan. Pass to Levine. 24 seconds left to play here in the third. Back to DeRozan. And stolen by Achua. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Here's MP. Passes to Achua. He dishes it to Doncic. To the inside. And MP throws it down.
Excellent at dishing the rock. Luka with the nice feed.
And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. And we'll be back with you shortly. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand.
I got it.
On the court for the Bulls, getting this fourth quarter started. The backcourt pair will be Dosunmu and Levine. Williams is out there at DeRozan, and it's Williams at the 5 spot. A shot by Johnson, no good. And Chicago shooting 38% from the field, a pretty weak showing for them. Pass to Levine. Hey, Brent, in general, as we widen the lens here, what do you think current NBA teams could do better?
Well, it's going to be interesting, Kevin, to see how, with the defensive 3-second rule sort of disappearing, how many more coaches are able to implement combinations of zone defenses. They're going to take away what it is that a team likes to do in the half court of their execution. Along with that, certainly clock management and timeouts, maybe more usage of their actual roster going a little bit deeper during the regular season to explore those kind of tactics. And don't forget about all those experiments. They could happen in the G League as well.
Nifty move. And the jam by Levine.
And he's been reliable as ever on offense. Levine working hard to make a big impact on that end.
Here's MP. And again.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA, really taking it to the opposition. Levine passes to Dosunmu. Fires, high post. Levine gets the bucket. Levine's got 4 points this quarter.
There aren't many better at shooting from that range than Levine. He is lethal from that spot.
Taken away by Williams. And here we go. Fast break. Levine's got it. Dosunmu's shot is off. For New Orleans, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Doncic finds Stewart. And the dunk by Stewart.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Williams looking over the floor. The open shot, Levine. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
And a nice, smooth stroke. When Levine feels that rhythm, he's a knockdown jump shooter.
Doncic dishes to MP. The pass to Stewart. Now, here's Doncic. He's tightly guarded. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Dosunmu, the pass to Levine. There's the 3. Buries the long-range jumper.
Head always on a swivel. Levine making things happen with his passing.
And so, MV will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Back to Doncic. And they double up MP. Pass to Achua. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Chicago has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. Now here's Dosunmu, guarded by Doncic. Levine passes to Dosunmu. Lobs it up for Levine, and Levine throws it down.
And blessed with high-level explosiveness, Levine is no stranger to finishing in the air.
He lobs it up, and another one falls.
81 on the night, channeling his inner Mamba right now.
There is no slowing this guy down. He is on fire. For Chicago, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the 4th. Strong work at that end of the floor. Levine with it, and the foul called on MP. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Well, many people say officiating favors the offense. Brent, do you agree with that?
Absolutely. That's what this game is about. It's about scoring. And so there aren't many rule changes that are going to stop guys from being as potent as they've been offensively, especially over the last couple years.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Mann's checked in. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Dosunmu. And count it from 19 feet away. Dosunmu's got 5 points in the quarter. New Orleans has gone 5 of 9 when they put up the 3-point shot tonight. Doncic kicks to Stewart. Johnson right side. And they double up MP. Bean with the rebound. Free throw good, Levine.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Achua, he's checked in for New Orleans. Then for the Bulls, Miles Bridges, he's checked in for DeRozan. Corey Kispert comes in for Williams. And quickly in for Dosunmu. They get it again. Garuba, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Precious Achua. The first free throw is... Here's MP. And yet another basket.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA, really taking it to the opposition. Here's Levine, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Levine's got 37.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Quickly the pass to Bridges. Outside Levine. And Levine throws it down.
And over the years, Levine has put on the muscle, which helps him on those challenging finishes at the rim.
Here's Johnson. Banked in off the glass.
I mean, he is at his best when it matters most. This game is theirs as long as he can keep this up.
Doncic against Quickly. And again, it's Zach LaVine. LaVine's got 41.
Clearly defensive miscue there. If there's not a body on him that's sitting at the mid-range, that's a defensive mistake.
And the dunk by MP.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And 5 turnovers here. He set his team back on the offensive end. That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Hayward's checked in. Another one goes. Incredible. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
On the wing, LaVine. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Feels like the other 4 guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
And Corey Kispert is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Brent, aren't even you amazed at the size of coaching staffs and all the support people these individual teams have now?
Yeah, some of the teams really go way out there with regards to almost a 1-to-1 ratio, Kevin, between player and coach. I just wonder sometimes if there's ideas that get shared, if they get convoluted with that many people. But if you're a player, man, the resources are there.
LaVine with it, now defended by Hayward. Here's Quickly. Here's Garuba. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. No good on the free throw. Good on the second free throw. Here is Hayward. Johnson inside. Guarded by LaVine. And it's Johnson. That time on the assist by Hayward.
And just superb control from MP. Showing some toughness. Being able to finish through the contact.
Back to Quickly. And stolen by Hayward. The drive by MP. Nice D from LaVine. Chicago's gotten 8 shots off from three-point land and hit half of them. There's the lob to Bridges. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. 1:30 left here in the fourth quarter. And, of course, you were known as Bones in your playing days, but what were some of your favorite NBA nicknames?
Oh, Kevin, I've been so fortunate to be around the NBA for so long. I go way back to names like Iceman, George Gervin, or Dr. J, Julius Erving, or Pistol Pete Maravich, one of my favorite players. But is there anyone better than Magic Johnson?
Luka Doncic, he's checked in for Jones. And Chicago shooting well. They're at 45%.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Pelicans.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And the effort here tonight, adding to the W column for the season. It'll go down as their 48th win.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for MP.
Now, this was a showcase night of his skills offensively.
LaVine against Johnson. LaVine kicks to Kispert. Offensive rebound. New Orleans with the ball. They're on a 16-7 run. Johnson draws the double. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Inside, some nice passing here by New Orleans. And Stewart gets it to go.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Outside, Levine. And the foul called on MP. That will be foul number 5 on him.
That's fine. No problem.
Nine seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Now, here's Quickly. So we see the Pelicans taking the W here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
Do it.
For Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long.